Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have brought you a memory foam mushroom squishy. Now someone requested this on my channel. I cannot for the life of me remember who it is, and I'm gonna have to find that comment and put it on screen right now to say a huge thank you for this request, because for some reason it didn't enter my head to make a mushroom squishy, even though I've made like keychains and everything of this design. Absolutely love it. I have also been making stickers and charms behind the scenes so I could put them onto my next shop update at the end of the month. But yeah, here it is in squishy form. I literally have only just finished it, which is why this video is a little bit later today. But yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to get straight on into the tutorial on how I made this mushroom squishy. So obviously to make the squishy you're going to need some foam. The foam that I like to use typically is memory foam, but this isn't memory foam. If you've been around on my channel at the moment, you would know that this is just regular foam. I bought a memory foam seat pad and it turned out just to be regular foam, so I've been using it up until I kind of run out and I need to buy a new one. So I drew around a pin case at the top because that was the first circular thing that I found in the right size, and then I shaped out my foam around that. I did draw this on with a Sharpie pen so that it wouldn't transfer on my hands or smudge around or anything. I just like the Sharpie pen just marked on the foam easy. So I then made like the top part kind of like a cone. I coned it up, and then I started cutting all the way around about an inch down from where that finished, so that I was then able to cut the rest of the cylinder shape down to make the kind of base of the mushroom. So as you can see here, I'm cutting it upwards into the kind of like cone rounded part of the mushroom, the top of the mushroom, the cup of the mushroom. I feel like it's called the cup, right? I don't know. But anyway, I just smoothed that out until I was completely happy with like the base part of it. I then just went back in and started cutting away at the top of the mushroom, just cutting it out, smoothing it around. To be honest, this took me around about 45 minutes to shape this in total. I was watching a YouTube video at the time, so it took me pretty much as long as that. But yeah, really happy with how the shape turned out. I basically just kept going until I was really happy with the smoothness of it. I could have gone on for a lot longer, but I just chose to end it there. To paint my squishy, I just used puffy paint mixed in with some PVA glue, as well as a tiny bit of acrylic paint just to tint it a little bit darker. I then stuck the foam shape onto a skewer just by going in from the bottom, going right up to the top, so that I was able to paint the whole entire squishy at one time and then leave it to dry in between each layers. Because obviously this paint takes so long to dry, you're going to want to do something like this so you don't have to wait for like one side to dry, the other side to dry, because trust me, I've been there and it takes forever. You're going to want to leave it dry in between each layer. So I like to build up all my layers in one colour to begin with and then paint on the details afterwards. So as you can see there, the whole thing is red. I painted on 4 layers of the red in total, leaving it to dry in between each layer. Once I had done that, I was then able to paint on the colours that I actually wanted it to be. So I painted it in this light beige colour to begin with. It turned out a little bit too dark, so I ended up putting another layer of that over the top as well, just so that it lightened up. I then added on some white dots to the top, and this was just using puffy paint just straight out of the tube with a tiny bit of acrylic in there just to make it a little bit more opaque. As you can see here, you don't want to use acrylic paint just as is. It will crack. A lot of people ask me if my paint cracks. It doesn't, because I use the tiniest bit of acrylic. I think it's really important to note that. Like, I also use high quality acrylics that won't crack either, because they're not matte ones or anything, so they do have a little bit of kind of give in them as well. For the face, basically just waited till everything else was dried and then painted that on. I just used another black puffy paint or slick paint by the brand Tulip. Tulip's always the brand that I kind of use for fabric paints. I've used cheaper ones in the past, but I always end up going back to Tulip because they're really easy to get hold of and the quality has never let me down. So I painted on the mouth first of all, then the eyes either side of that, added on 2 pink circles either side of that to make the blush. Then I added on the little sparkle in the eye, as well as a little dot in each of them, and then put a little tongue onto the mouth, the same colour as the blush either side of the eyes. So now that all the face and everything like that has completely dried on squishy, is now complete. This took me so long today, I'm not going to lie to you. I knew it would, just because my squishies take me forever to make, and yesterday I got really distracted at making those onigiri plushies, and I knew I wanted to make this for today's video, so I knew it was going to be a bit of a time squeeze. But yeah, I'm really happy that it has turned out just as I'd hoped. I didn't want to rush it, so I figured I may as well make the video a bit later, because I just wanted to put the right amount of time into it, and I'm really happy with the way that it's turned out. Squishiness wise, it's very good. It's very airy. I don't know if you can hear that. Sometimes my mic does pick up the airiness of it, and it's very slow. Like, look at this. If you don't like major slow squishies, you can of course stick a pin in it, give it some more air holes, but I just really like it like this. It's so cute as well, and I'm gonna just display this up on my shelves. It's so nice just to sink how many times do I have to say that one? Sink your fingers like into it, because it's so kind of cushiony at the top. Look at that, it's so cute. I love it. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Again, sorry for the delay there if you was waiting. I'm just sorry about that, couldn't help it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Like I say in all of these videos throughout January, if you have any requests, then please do leave them down in the comments down below, because obviously I am doing daily DIY January. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another DIY. Bye.